Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft on the Hippocraft server. Today is going to be a long episode for me to do and hopefully not too long for you to watch. I plan on digging out a big hole in the ground and so that there can be plenty of slime for people to use in various slime needed things. So I went and found some slime chunks, and now I need to dig those out. So I will head down there and show you what I've done so far. And now I am down here at bedrock level. I have hollowed out some hallways for chunks that I need to clear out. So this is one chunk here. There's a chunk here. And then there's a chunk here, it also is hollowed out, that I plan to hollow out these three things and then have a central collection area in this chunk here. We put on the chunk borders. You can see this blue line is the corner of 4 chunks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I know that this one and this one are chunks that slimes can spawn in, so I plan on going up to level 40, clear out stuff up there, and just start working my way down. And to start off, I'll need to just clear it out, and then I will need to eventually have a collection mechanism, but I can't really do that until I get rails, and the easiest way to do that is with the rail duper, and to do that you need slime. So I'm going to clear out a bunch of stuff and then collect some slime. Let's get started. Brought you back in, and one chunk is done. I do need to widen this out a little bit so that if a large slime decides to spawn on this block, that bringing up the chunk borders is on the chunk border, it's not going to be able to spawn here. It could spawn here because there's enough room around it. So we want to be able to maximize the spawning for the chunks. So that's also why I took out the staircase that I had started to go up, because I will just do that in the wall of the chunk. So 2 more chunks left to hollow out this bottom part, and then I'll hollow out this one a little bit. So I have a spot to stand and a spot to start collecting. Because the idea is that it'll be these 3 chunks that feed into the middle. I'll eventually get iron golems to stand and lure the slime chunks onto magma blocks, and then they'll die. And then mine carts will just be going back and forth collecting what's under there. Or they'll be running right under the magma blocks, and so they can collect what's on there, because they're mine carts with hoppers in them. So, a lot more to clear out, and I know, based on standing here, that there is a lot of spawned bad guys over there. So I'm going to save that chunk for the last one and get these 2 ready to go. Okay, time for good news and bad news. Good news is I got the second chunk, first 3 levels cleared out. Bad news is that this is going to take a long time. Wow. And this has also led me to the realization that last season I had a big old mansion, and then in the basement I dug out a huge area, which was great. I had sheep farm on one side, I had cobblestone generator and a smelter down there, and started a village trading hall, and I had all this great stuff. But it was underground, and it took a long time to dig out to get it. So I think that this season that means I'm going to build very practically. I hope. That meaning I'll build a building where I sleep in and store my personal stuff in. I'll build another building that'll be a warehouse where I have just a bunch of raw materials that anybody can borrow. I'll have another building that I flip a switch and the cobblestone generator starts. Another one that does tree farming. Another one that does the sheep. So I don't have to dig out a huge hole or dig out any more than what I'm digging out right now. That's my hope for this season. We'll see how long that conviction lasts. And here we go. Let's dig out a whole bunch more stone. Oh, and let's show you after digging out all that stuff, here's the stuff that I've gotten. Some redstone, some gold, some iron. I brought down the chests and the oak for more sticks. I have found 8 diamonds, which is great, and some coal. So, moving right along with this big old digging project. Like I need some more pickaxes to get through the rest of this, but this is starting to come along. There is it bumped out. Torches haven't been moved, but bumped out 2 on every side. And these 2 are ready to go up, build platforms, and get stuff set up. For now, they're going to stay like this, as I still need to spend time getting this last chunk dug out. And need to get this middle part probably dug out a little bit so that rail system can run in amongst here. Because if the chunk ends here, then the probably are 4 blocks wide. I'll have to go look at the schematic, the plan, what I did last time for how many rows of magma blocks there are and all that good stuff, and where the slime balls are getting collected from, and work out how I'm gonna get all this rail done. But here are 2 large openings that are the beginnings of a slime farm. Let us continue. Oh, before I forget, here is the haul so far of what I've come up with. I found some lapis, 4.5 stacks of redstone, 2/3 of a stack of iron, a little bit of gold, some coal, and I did find another stash of diamonds. And with these, I think that should be enough. I mean, it's not enough to get full diamond armor, but it should be enough to get an enchanting table and pickaxes. And a breastplate? Chestplate? What's it called? Chestplate. So, yep, more would be nice, but having fortune would be great so that I can get more diamonds when I eventually find them. So I'm going to keep those on me, and I'm going to keep digging. Left to do a little clearing out of the 3rd chunk, and I come back and there's a slime hopping around. So I punched it. Didn't get anything. Alright, well, that is encouraging. Slime are spawning on occasion. As if by magic, all this is now cleared out. So 3 chunks plus 2 rows on each side cleared out in anticipation of this middle area that's still full of blocks to be where the slime will jump, then along tracks that'll eventually run through here. It'll collect stuff that's on this level of magma blocks, and then that'll all funnel into one area. So hopefully lots of slime for the whole server to use. So let's... And the good news also is that while I was mining over here, only had several jump scares of sounds, but no bad guys falling down on my heads. So I didn't punch through yet into whatever mysterious cavern is located in this general area above me. And yeah, so let's see if I can't spend a little time here and get some slime to spawn. And instead of just waiting for slime to spawn, I decided to do a whole bunch of work. So here are some materials that I've gathered. As you can see, pretty much 3 stacks of slime. I smelted up 2.5 stacks-ish. Nope, that's 1.5 stacks of iron. I found 22 diamonds while I was down here. Used up almost half a stack of oak logs to make who knows how many stone pickaxes, because I don't know why I didn't just use iron, because I had a bunch, but I kept it. Almost a whole stack of gold, some lapis, all this redstone, and also died once to a skeleton, and then had my vengeance on him, and it was great. Several chests of cobblestone, and then the miscellaneous of diorite, andesite, granite, and dirt. And as we speak, I hear a slime spawning up here. I don't know why they always get the first hit. And nice that you can take these guys down. Guys fell off. And then sort of punch these guys. They don't hurt you, which is a nice thing. And there we go. Another big slime taken down. And even more slime balls. That's cool. And as we're running around, you can kind of see, before I give the tour of what has been done, put those away. Okay. There are 3 chunks here, and all of them spawn slimes. And I've seen it. The staircase is on the edge of a non-slime spawn chunk. I was trying to be slow and I still messed it up. The area that is cobblestone here is a chunk. There's a cobblestone chunk here and one there. I will turn on the borders so you can see. And I also added in 2 blocks on either side of, on the back side, the left and front of all 3 of these. And then there is a 3-block gap before hitting a wall. I did dig out a channel in the middle of the place where the iron golems will go, but that's for another time, because I don't think I have enough iron for 3 iron golems. The hope is that the iron golem would stand in such a way that the slimes that spawn up here on this second floor would also see them, and hop, 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 try and get to them, but then fall and land on magma blocks. So eventually, all of this was dug out. Hooray. All those materials for building other things. And also reinforcing my position that I do not want to dig a huge hole and have an underground base this season. So, the goal is to get 3 rows of magma blocks and have that run all the way around this U shape. And underneath all of that will be 4 rows of track, of minecart track, so that minecarts can run back and forth and probably just loop around, so there's just 2 of them going, and collect all the stuff that's falling on the minecart onto this magma blocks. So using these as examples, the rails would go here, and then the rail would go here, and the magma block would be here. So for the slime, it's just a straight line, and they're trying to get to the iron golem because they just don't like him and want to kill him. But they take damage on the magma blocks, they die, their drops fall, and I ran into the problem last season with my slime farm, is that I wasn't collecting them as they were on this line right here that I'm on for some reason. And a lot of drops were just sitting here because they hop into him, they die, and they get blasted backwards before they drop their drops, and they get blasted back to here. They land here. The minecart would go by and not pick it up. So, hoping to solve that by doing that. I put in a full block here, and that's so that I had at least one time that a medium-sized slime spawned underneath there. And I don't want anything spawning under there. I keep saying slime and spawn as the same word. Anyway, my next goal is to get a whole lot of magma blocks. I'm going to calculate how many I need, and then I'm going to head to the nether and go find a bunch. A very successful trip into the nether that I thought I had recorded but had missed, and then I built a lot of something. So now I have magma blocks going all the way around. And I also have powered rails all the way underneath. All of that. And I just sent it down its first little maiden voyage, and it came back, and then I realized, oh yeah, I need to figure out the retrieval system. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna get the stuff out of these and have it suck it out into a chest and then go back. So that might take a little bit of time. I'm probably just gonna go look at the same video I looked at before and figure out how I'm gonna get these slime balls out of here. That was a lot more hours spent digging and building than I thought it would be, but I believe that the slime farm is now functional. It can be improved with the adding of the golems, but that will have to wait until after I have more iron. I'll run down there quickly and give you a tour. Had to come back and get some more building materials for my classy little shop here of slime farm below. And inside, very nice, very boxy, good. Falling down here into the dark. Couple water things that stop you. And then here are chests that will fill up with slime balls. And as you can see, there are lots of hoppers. That's where most all of my iron went, is to the hoppers. The hoppers pull it out of these chests. Pardon the slimes that are jumping. And there are 2 hopper minecarts that are running through here. And I was able to split them into 4 lanes. And jumping over here. Goes up here. Hopper gets depowered when the minecart comes and has stuff in it. And then it lets off all of its stuff. There are those 4. Okay, 1 died there. And then yeah. So it collects in the chest. It goes down the hopper line into the first chest that has 2 hoppers that lead in into the second chest. Sort of as overflow of slime. And yeah, so let's hop on out quickly. And you can see through the door there are slimes that are spawning. Punch that guy. Including those guys. I do need to clean up these stairs. I've removed all the other stuff that would impede slimes from falling, but I haven't gotten those out yet. That will be probably a later time when I have iron for iron golem creating. Now I am in the process of transferring all of my stuff, so that's all the goody stuff that I had, into my chest in the windmill. So I'll leave this down here for now. I don't really need any of those building materials at the moment, as I haven't decided on what is going to come next. But there is the quick, fast slime tour. Yes, so Now this is open for anybody on the server to use. I'm not sure exactly where you need to stand for optimal slime producing, but I'm guessing when people are around spawn, they'll be spawning and be running through here. 2.5 stacks maybe of these are the ones that I collected while I was building it, and then since I've built the collection system, more have come in, which is great. So thank you for watching. This has been Dirnan playing Minecraft.